in this book, as I do, and some of them are pretty unpleasant. So here's a poem narrated by an unpleasant person. Don't pretend you don't understand. The quests for power and comfort are the same. There are no happy chimney sweeps, no cheerful singing slaves. I would know. I owned many. What you call class consciousness was always simple jealousy. Don't be ashamed. I would never judge you for it, but you will be condemned all the same. You see all the parts you're looking for, yet you know something is wrong. Something broken, something missing, something you'd never think to see. 2. Do you wish you could fly? Do you wish I could teach you? I heard you had a telescope that could see God, but you never found him. I heard you stopped looking. Then I heard you sought him elsewhere, in dead brothers and 7-Elevens. I heard you were an only child. 3. I am firmly planted, deciduous, yet assured. Do not assume the hollows in me resemble the pieces you lack. Never assume I need my head. Surely I've never lost it. Rain Mountain. Probably a better name than sculpture, but that's okay. Weaker than a stream, stronger than all of my memories. It's the hope for displacement, a gentle fading out, surrendering to utility. Wet destiny never seemed so sweet, though I fight against it till the end. Rain Mountain, washing through my eyes, till my limbs can have a place to hide. Patterned steel, softer in the dark, messianic like your own beauty. When I find you turned away from me, I instinctively think of you as turned the wrong way. This is nonsense. I am owed no level of detail, though I'm known to demand it. My comments are abusive, and I know it. I do not hesitate. I cannot tolerate your hood. Are you a Spuffy or a Bangel fan? Don't answer that. Or do. The point is, we are not discussing Buffy today. We are discussing the beating heart of things, and vampires only tangentially. We pull our fingers around you. We have more fingers than most. We have memories of being coniferous, but now we are something throbbing. We've been alive for so long, feral so briefly. We are lucky. We know this cannot last much longer. If there's nothing propping you up, not God, not fate, no invisible hands, why are you still standing? Are you really standing? When you think of your ancestors and how the best of them all quit, do those memories lift you up or hold you down? Do you carry your grandfather's suicide? Keep it in a box with his brother's rope? How will you know when it's time to go? Will you wait until your bad teeth cloud your mind? Will you move too quickly? Bandages around your head. Will you prop up those you leave behind? When you were 5, you broke your arm trying to jump over a bike rack. The fracture was clean. Less than a year later, you fell off the monkey bars and broke the same arm again. This time, the fracture required pins and surgery. Post-op was terrifying. You did not understand. When I was 25, I allowed myself to be committed. I manipulated my friends into forcing me into a psych ward. I needed to go and wanted to preserve my pride. The beautiful boy in group was put on Thorazine. I creeped him out. I don't remember what I was on. Whatever it was, it didn't work. Should I speak to you of blankness, of holes, of dead eyes? I already did. It didn't work. Should I sing cliches of loneliness, belonging, and displacement? At 7, you have heard those songs already. Sing them as well as me. I have never been one for duets, let alone a harmonizing family. Perhaps I should be silent. Perhaps my voice is useless. Perhaps you never really cared what I had to say, so long as you could hear me sing. Aurora. Are we back to believing in beauty now? Are we back to believing in grace? In carnal justice and coital truths? And pecks, cum gutters, and lovely intentions? I want to know what you've got in your hand. You're trying to remember. We're turning pages, reading right to left, inhabiting body types we've never known.
New vocabulary word.
There is more here to touch. More jagged edges, more ragged planes. There are levels upon levels of pockmarked thumbs, feet, knees, shins, and of course clavicles, 1,000 little skins to get back to you. There is no way back to you. This is not the worst of my griefs, but I'm allowed to miss you. I'm allowed to wonder. I'm allowed a lifetime of insignificant regret. This is not the time to sit at the paper and bleed, but to watch Carrington and weep. That sounds better. This is a time to celebrate. There is more here to say, more here to remember you by, more here to cherish as the moon is eclipsed and the sky grows thin. It's the moss that matters most. Snaking through the ruined tenements, crawling round the flue gas stacks, making fire a thing of memory. I wouldn't say it brings us hope, and it wouldn't know from justice. It simply brings relief from 1,000 lives of combat. In this desert of rubble and rain, under the heat of burnt out stars, only the moss can cool us. We are only human once we are peat. Okay, that's probably for the best. When I was whole, I put little references in my poems to my favorite fetish poems. When I was armored, when I could mock my own vulnerability. Then, I was ambivalent about shock value. Now, nothing is not shocking. They say it is easy to sculpt. They say to bleed on the bronze, to weep on the copper until it transmutes. They say poetry is even easier. Very few tools, no particular rhymes required. They forget the salt content of ink. They forget the way it mixes with mortal blood. I will not run from this. I will stand, or lie, or collapse in the shower, but I will never run from this. Courage is the only control I have left. To go on the offensive, to terrorize my emotions before they come after me. If I am somehow shielded, I carry no barrier. I do not avoid you by choice. Oh, Michaela, where have you gone? Are you still avoiding me? An axe, a stump, an insufficient severance. This is what we do now. We wander through classics and cliches, looking for solace, seeking worthy memories, hoping for some kind of ending, hoping to get what we need. This is the essence of need, forgetfulness, dysphoria. This is the oak that we cannot break. These are the patterns we will not remember. I have walked my 1,000 miles. I am weary. I will put my pen down before I walk 1,000 more. I have learned there are no happy endings. Fortunately, there are no sad ones either.